So for me, the fact that it was about developing the community, and for me primarily the community that I work with in support of the high school education, interested me in just learning how best I can do what I do, who do I need to connect with, what do I need to change, what do I need to relearn, just to make it better. Yes.
We were meeting people that have been in the field for more than 15 years. 15 years and in different countries, so they have like the practical skills and knowledge that they think they have tested them and they have worked. So they also want them to work in this other field that we're working in now.
The program has got the basic and more important aspects that are required to give back to the community when you're working with the community.
Community-led development is an effective and sustainable means to achieve development goals. Hinged on the Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) number 4, that is, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all, and SDG number 10, that is to empower and promote the social, economic and political inclusion of all, then Nobody Shall Be Left Out training is designed to build the capacity of professionals in human development related issues that can impact their day-to-day community work. This is also in support of Kenya's Vision 2030. Nobody Shall Be Left Out is as a result of the partnership between the International Committee of the Development of Peoples (CISP) and Tangaza University College (TUC) Kenya, in collaboration with Kenyatta University's School of Economics, the Cooperation and Development Network (CDN), and the University of Pavia, Italy.
Currently, we are working in East Africa in Kenya, and we are also working in Somalia. This project we are partnering with the Institute of Social Ministry at Tangaza University College is about promotion of inclusive, equitable human development in Kenya. And we do this through a number of interventions and empowerment programs for students and people who are interested in the study of human development as a discipline of study. So far we have 3 courses in the pipeline. We have the course going on today is on community-led development, and this is a short course for 3 days. We have participants drawn from various government offices, government departments, both the national government and the county government. We also have people from non-governmental organizations. We have participants from faith-based organizations. We also have participants from civil society organizations in the country who would wish to participate and enrich, or rather refresh their knowledge on human development with the specific regards to the study of community-led development.
You know, in the Institute of Social Ministry, we are practical oriented. We use hands-on approach. So again, this training is not only to give knowledge to the participant. You will see that in the morning they are getting input, which is also very interactive. Then in the afternoon they are working on actual programs and how to apply the tools. So by the time they finish the training, they know already that in their organization this is how this tool will be applied.
The first of these courses is the Community-Led Development course. The course is aimed at enhancing skills of development professionals to purposefully engage community members to meaningfully participate and influence the decisions that affect their lives. Secondly, to promote ownership for community development initiatives. This will help community workers design and implement community-led development projects and programs.
So we have 2 aspects of the workshops that I think are leading the program. One is, let's say, the theoretical framework, which includes a strategy for sustainable development and change, social change, which has 3 components. One is quality service provision, the second one is changing of harmful social norms, and the third one is evidence-based advocacy. And then there is another important component, which is the methodology. How can we, what are the methodologies we can use to facilitate conversations with the community and let them lead their own development. So we are using Art of Hosting, which is a comprehensive, several kind of methodologies, and here we are using the circle, which is a traditional way of discussing in a circle and giving leadership to anyone that is asking, and so to all components, all members of the group. And then we have been using storytelling. We have been using Work Cafe, open space technologies, and others are coming.
It attracted 33 participants who admit that the training was eye-opening.
So far the experience is good, especially hearing stories of how people are approaching their development programs, sharing and listening to people who are doing something similar to what I am doing, and also learning new avenues of how I can promote what I am doing and engage the community more. Especially the methodologies we learned yesterday and partly this morning, it's just putting a stamp and an encouragement in my approach to the services that I provide to the community. If you allow me to mention, one of the methodologies we've learned is about the storytelling approach and the circle approach and the open space, which in essence gives the community an opportunity to share with you what their need is, gives you an opportunity to probe what their need is, and shift from assumptions, because sometimes most of us approach situations from assumptions. And the methodologies we are learning actually yesterday and today, and I believe for the rest of the program, will be shifting from those assumptions and actually holding meaningful conversations, asking structured questions, and actually being able to focus on the need for the community and be able from that standpoint to positively approach it.
So as a person that deals with programs in the field, I thought that it was a good idea to come in and try to get these skills and insights on how to better myself in terms of the delivery of the project and the service that we do with the people in the field. Training so far has been very, very insightful and very good, I can say, because the techniques being used are very, very good. I can say that they have been employing something called the art of hosting. Something that for me I think is transformational in terms of how we conduct workshops. That everybody's engaged, you work together as a team. The facilitators are there to lead, not to give you everything that you need, but it's the people leading the workshop and not the other way around.
We wanted to improve the literacy level of the people so that they can be able to work in a formal settlement. But it was challenging because we didn't have enough information about how we can organize the program to be successful. Like our program lacked the skills such as storytelling skill that I've learned through the program. We majorly based our project on what we have been told by the chief of the area. So I've learned new methodologies that can be used to extract more information from the people, that can give them an opportunity to express themselves freely, like the storytelling approach. When you are telling story, when you're given an opportunity to tell a story about yourself, I think you will feel confident in yourself and end up pouring out what is in your heart, other than when you use somebody else to tell us the problem you have. And the other one was about the circle arrangement approach. If you can go to the community and form a circle with the people and let each one of them express themselves. So the circle approach enables a person to feel like you are the boss, because everyone is the boss in the circle. Everyone has the opportunity to express what you feel.
The participants also reflected on some of the lessons learned from their past mistakes.
When I first actually started my project, my whole focus was going to be for orphaned children, whether it's a single parent orphan or it's both orphans. But when I began the program, I realized that some of the struggles the parents are facing, they're actually both there. But you will find a parent both able, physically present, but the environment, the work situation does not allow them to take their children to school. Some of them you'll find they've been exposed to vices that disadvantage the child. So I had to shift my assumption that as long as the two parents are there, they can afford education. So I'm finding myself even supporting children who have both parents, but in situations where they need intervention. So hearing that again shared by other people and from also the facilitators helps me to reflect on the changes that I've had to make, and even help me look back what else I can do, and I can begin to change in my approaches for serving the community.
As a program officer, there's some things I've been doing, and from the workshop, I think I need to improve on them or also change to make people be the protagonists of their projects and not me going there trying to pump solutions into them, but let them be the guides of themselves and achieve what they want for themselves.
For any development worker interested in building their soft skills on how to conduct community entry, how to conduct advocacy in the community, design projects in response to community needs, handling community norms and customs, inclusive service delivery and empowering communities, this course is designed for you.
What I will tell those who have not participated in this program is that they have really missed out a lot.
I would advise anyone who is working in projects to come and try it out. I'm so sure the result will be positive for them too.